Find the x and y intercepts of each of the following functions. As we know, to find the x intercept, we set y 0 and solve for x. And when we find y intercept, we set x equals 0 and solve for y. Okay, so in part A we got this function to find x intercept. Okay, to find x intercept we set y 0. So 0 equals 3x cubed minus 75x. Now we need to solve this equation. For we factor this right hand side, or so 3x cubed minus 75x, 3 goes 75, so 3 out, x cubed x also out, 3x can be factored, that leaves x squared minus 3 goes 75, 25 times. Okay, x is already out, equals 0. I'm going to write in the right hand side. X squared minus 25 is 5 squared. So this is a difference of 2 squares. So we can factor. So this is 3x. So that's x plus 5, x minus 5. Okay. So we got product of 3x, quantity x plus 5, quantity x minus 5. So 3x 0, so either 3x 0, from this we get x 0, or x plus 5 0, that means x is negative 5, or x minus 5 0, that means x equals 5. So we got 3 x intercepts, x equals 0, x equals negative 5, and x equals 5. Okay, in coordinates form that would be 0 0, negative 5 0, 5 0. In the same way we can find y-intercept. It's easier in this case. We said x 0, so here is the equation, so we just said x 0. Okay, that is y equals 3 times 0 cubed 0 minus 75 times 0, just 0. So y equals 0 is the y-intercept. Okay, let's do the same thing for part B. So we got y equals this. So let's find y-intercept first, which is easy. So to find y-intercept, we set x 0. So y is x 0, that means 3 times 0 squared 0 minus 0 minus 8, so negative 8. So y-intercept is negative 8. So how about x-intercept? For we set y 0, that means left hand side 0 equals 3x squared minus 2x minus 8. Now we need to solve this quadratic equation, degree 2. For we factor the right hand side, or so this is a trinomial, and when we factor, it should factor. If it factors as a product of two binomials, equals 0. I'm going to write in the right side. So 3x squared, the only way it factors is just 3x times x, or x times 3x, it doesn't matter. Now we need to get 8. 8 is 4 times 2. Now we need to play around, and from that we need to get negative 2. So 8 is, let's say, 4 times 2, 8. To get negative sign, let's put negative here, positive there. So 3x minus 4x plus 2. I'm not saying this is correct. Let's try this. So when we multiply a negative 4x, I mean FOIL, first and last, they are taken care of, just outer and inner. So 3x times plus 2 plus 6x, negative 4x, that gives plus 2x. But we want negative 2, so this factoring is not good. Almost there, but we need to swap the sign. So this will be then plus 4 minus 2. Okay, so we factor that equals 0. So that is either 3x plus 4 0 or x minus 2 0. From this we get x equals 2 From here 3x plus 4 equals 0, so we can do some more. 3x plus 4 0, subtract 4 from both sides, divide by 3. So from this we get x equals negative 4 over 3. So these are two x-intercepts. Okay, let's do the same thing for part C. Here instead of y we got the function fx, which is pretty much y. Now to find y-intercept, we plug in x0. So this is, we can say y equals square root of 5 times 0 plus 36, and square root of 36 is 6. So y-intercept is just 6. In coordinates form this would be 0, 6. Okay, let's find x-intercept. So for we set y0 or function 0, that means this function 0. So 0 equals root 5x plus 6. Now we need to solve this equation for x. So here is the square root. So to get rid of this square root, we square both sides. Okay, square both sides, so we get 0 equals 5x plus 36. Now subtract 36 from both sides, because we are trying to isolate x. Now divide by 5. So x equals negative 36 divided by 5. That's the x-intercept. Okay, and finally part D, we got cube root of quantity x minus 27, and let's do the easy part. Y-intercept, again this fx is same as y. To find y-intercept we plug in x0. So this y equals cube root of 0 minus 27, this negative 27, and we know that cube root of 27 is 3, and there is a negative, so it's negative 3. So the y-intercept is negative 3. And to find x-intercept, we plug in y0. That means the left hand side 0 equals cube root of x minus 27. Now we need to isolate x from here. For we cube both sides, just cube whole thing, cube and cube root cancel. 0 cube is 0 equals x minus 27. Add 27 both sides, we get x equals 27. So the x-intercept is just 27. Okay, 27 or 27 in coordinates form. X-intercept is 27, 0. Final